This is the first Academy Award and nomination for Sandra Bullock.
America's Sweetheart designation applied to Sandra Bullock stemmed from her friendly, direct, unpretentious character. People magazine selected her 3 times among the world's 50 most beautiful people. Oscar reception and Walk of Fame star recognition positioned her among the 90s and 2000s most beloved actresses. Yet few understood the pain and disappointment concealed behind her wide smile. Arlington County, Virginia became Sandra Annette Bullock's July 26, 1964, birthplace. Mother Helga Mathilde was a German opera singer. Father John Wilson Bullock was an Army employee and vocal coach from Birmingham, Alabama. Sandra's parents encountered each other in Germany when John worked at the Pentagon following Army service. 2 daughters resulted, Sandra and Gazina, 6 years younger. Singing constantly filled their house. Helga desired daughters following her footsteps. Vocal and ballet lessons happened, piano learning occurred, and children's opera choir singing transpired, but particular music love didn't manifest. Although Helga remained perpetually career busy, daughters received self-reliance and independence instruction. Make your own way. You don't need a man to get where you want to go, Sandra stated her mother taught. 12 years found Bullock raised in Nuremberg, Germany, where Waldorf education occurred. The family additionally resided in Vienna and Salzburg in Austria. Theater and acting interested her more than music careers. America relocation finally happened when Sandra turned 12. At Washington Lee High School, other children perceived Bullock as a foreigner and bullied her for wearing old-fashioned, German-purchased clothes. Sandra borrowed her father's film camera and persuaded peers participating in amateur film, parodying famous Hollywood actors skillfully enough to sway most classmates to her side. School popularity materialized as a cheerleader, and she received the Most Likely to Brighten Up Your Day title. After her 1982 graduation, Bullock attended East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina, earning a Bachelor of Arts degree in drama in 1987. Post-graduation, Sandra decided to try her hand in New York. Parental support followed the decision. Sandra's sole goal was becoming an actress. A waitress job materialized in a bar on 47th Street, and acting class enrollment occurred at the neighborhood Playhouse Theater School under well-known teacher Sanford Meisner. Education payment money proved difficult. Bar employment location proved far from pleasant, with a dubious audience. Near-rape incidents occurred there several times. Acting classes became a favorite location. After 3 study years, summer 1985 found Bullock beginning audition attendance. Directors exhibited extreme surprise, seeing a girl in worn jeans and a wide sweater with an unremarkable appearance. Widescreen requirements found her too ordinary and simple. Several role acquisitions still materialized. Sandra appeared in student films and the off-Broadway play No Time Flat. Small independent film roles and a lead role in the 1990 NBC television version of Working Girl followed. However, only 6 episodes were released before dismissal. Extremely disappointed with New York, Bullock decided to try her luck in California. California found Sandra beginning auditions again. In 1991, the romantic comedy role Love Potion No. 9 materialized. The casting director thought, the same girl next door as Julia Roberts, only she will cost us much less. Sandra won co-worker Tate Donovan's heart, whom she soon started dating. Sylvester Stallone helped young actress Sandra Bullock obtain the role of Lieutenant Lenina Huxley in the film Demolition Man. The movie received mixed reviews, and Sandra even received a Golden Raspberry Award nomination for Worst Supporting Actress. Bullock's breakthrough arrived in 1994, after the release of Speed. Director John DeBont detected that behind a cute appearance hid a heroine capable of turning his film into a real action movie. Keanu Reeves was her set partner. Colleague chemistry proved undeniable. Many years later on Ellen, both actors admitted mutual love during filming. However, high-profile romance didn't happen because neither ever confessed real feelings. Sandra proved a wonderful actress. Dangerous stunt performances didn't frighten her, and 100% giving happened. Once Sandra almost fell off the bus, she survived only because Reeves grabbed her leg in time. The film received critical acclaim and collected $350 million against a $30 million budget. Bullock received a Saturn Award and awards for Best Female Performance and Most Desirable Female at the 1995 MTV Movie Awards. Success Inspiration led Bullock to create her own production company, Fortis Films, with her sister. The company's first projects were While You Were Sleeping and The Net. In While You Were Sleeping, Sandra played a lonely Chicago subway cashier. The role was written for Demi Moore and later offered to Julia Roberts, who refused. The film grossed over $180 million worldwide. Sandra received her first Golden Globe nomination. In The Net, a computer programmer role materialized who stumbled upon a conspiracy. The film grossed $110.6 million. She dated co-star Tate Donovan, and though a couple engagements occurred, a 1995 breakup transpired. In 1996, A Time to Kill, starring Samuel L. Jackson, Matthew McConaughey, and Kevin Spacey was released. McConaughey dating commenced. When the pregnancy test showed 2 stripes, Bullock shared the news. McConaughey's calm reaction noticeably cooled her ardor. When the test proved a false positive, Sandra made a willful decision to break off the relationship. In 1997, $11 million for Speed 2 cruise control reception occurred. With Keanu Reeves co-starring, hope existed, but near refusal happened when his non-appearance was learned. Agreement occurred only by financially supporting the next project. Sequel participation later brought regret. Speed 2 received 8 Golden Raspberry nominations. In 2000, Miss Congeniality, about an FBI agent undercover at a beauty contest, became a hit. The film grossed $212 million at the global box office. The role brought Sandra her second Golden Globe nomination. December 20th, 2000 found Bullock involved in a private plane crash on a Wyoming runway, from which she and 2 crew members escaped unharmed. Sandra lost her mother in 2001. Before dying, Mother told her not to resemble her, to be withdrawn, and not to fear feelings. Bullock began charity work, donating $1 million to the American Red Cross after September 11, 2001, another $1 million after the 2004 Asian tsunami, and another to Doctors Without Borders after the 2010 Haitian earthquake. On the Murder by Numbers set, Sandra met Ryan Gosling. An affair began that became public due to age difference. Bullock was 37 and Gosling was 21. Romance wasn't long-lasting, and the 2003 parting occurred. Identically that year, Bullock obtained a restraining order against stalker Thomas James Weldon. In 2009, Sandra appeared as editor-in-chief in The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds. The film grossed $317 million. That identical year, the drama The Blind Side grossed more than $309 million. Bullock played Leigh Ann Twohy, Michael Oher's adoptive mother, a role initially turned down 3 times. For portrayal, Bullock won Oscar and Golden Globe awards. At the ceremony, Meryl Streep's competition occurred. When Bullock won, she approached Streep and kissed her on the lips. Oscar ceremony day before found actress receiving Golden Raspberry for All About Steve role. She became the only actress receiving both awards identically that year. Bullock became one of the few stars to personally accept the Golden Raspberry Award. Just 10 days after Oscar winning, she and the rest of the world learned about her husband Jesse James's infidelity. Several women stated an affair occurred with James during Sandra's marriage. March 18, 2010, found James publicly apologizing. However, a month later, Sandra filed for divorce, and by June's end was a free woman. Simultaneously, the boy's adoption plans announcement occurred. He was born in January 2010 in New Orleans. Louis was only days old when her life departed. Bullock continued adoption as a single mother. In 2013, Bullock starred in The Heat with Melissa McCarthy and Gravity with George Clooney. Gravity grossed $716 million worldwide and became her second highest grossing film. For Dr. Ryan Stone's portrayal, Bullock received Academy Award, Golden Globe, BAFTA, and Screen Actors Guild Award nominations. June 8, 2014, found Bullock awakened at 5:30 a.m. by a loud bang. Closet hiding and 911 dialing occurred. Police arrested Joshua Corbett, who had broken into a home. Bullock admitted to suffering PTSD since. In 2017, Corbett received a 5-year probation sentence and a 10-year Bullock avoidance order. In 2015, 3-year-old Layla's adoption announcement occurred. Girl had existed in 3 separate foster care systems. I had my kids in my closet with their little beds because I was so afraid not to have them super close to me, Starr explained. She'd say, "I'm leaving you," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to be right behind you." In 2015, Bullock met photographer Brian Randall when Son Lewis's photography hiring occurred. Randall's designation as love of her life happened. In 2018, Netflix's Bird Box starring Sandra Bullock occurred, which became a real hit with 89 million subscribers watching in the first 4 weeks.
3, 2, 1. Here's a
Here's the
trailer
trailer
for
for
the
the
Lost
Lost
City.
City.
Here's a trailer for The Lost City. Screw you, man.
In 2022, The Lost City, playing with Channing Tatum, occurred. The film grossed $198 million worldwide, making Sandra the first actress to have $100 million earners in live-action star vehicles over 4 different decades. That identical year, Bullock took a short break, spending more time with children. "I'm not retiring, just going to not spend time in front of the camera for a while," she stated. Summer 2023 found Sandra's partner Brian Randall dying at age 57 from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis after battling disease for 3 years. Sandra Bullock's kindness melts the coldest hearts. Her humor and directness attract people at first glance. Motherly love cannot help but fascinate, and every film with participation becomes unforgettable. She exemplifies how self-belief can make any dream materialize. If this examination of how one actress transformed childhood struggles and personal heartbreak into Hollywood triumph inspired you, share it with someone who needs to understand that success stories often conceal years of pain. Hit that like button if you believe Sandra Bullock exemplifies resilience and authentic kindness. Subscribe for more stories about celebrities whose real lives contrast sharply with their public personas. Comment below sharing which aspect of Sandra's journey most resonated with you, her survival through near rape attacks or her strength after betrayal.